Today, we are going to go over how to do an ACH deposit from your bank account into your Switch Trade wallet. So first, to get the information needed to give to your bank account, we're going to click on that digital US dollar wallet in your trade wallet. And then there's a deposit button underneath there. You'll click deposit, and it gives you a couple options here. You can select wire transfer. That will give you more information, but we're just going to do an ACH transfer today. And so it shows your account and routing number. It's hidden for privacy. If you click the eyeball next to the numbers, you can see the full number, and then the two squares next to it will copy the number. Let's log into your external bank account, and we will find the transfers page to set up this new deposit. Right, so go to transfers. Every bank's a little bit different, so you'll kind of just have to see which works best for your bank, how to get there. So we'll do transfer money, and usually we're trying to look for a place to add a new account. Sometimes you can't do it until you go through some of the steps. So in the to section here in the transfer money, select that drop down, and then looks like down here it says to another financial institution. So we're going to transfer to another financial institution. Looks like this bank reroutes to another page for external transfers. Okay, and then it looks like on here we do have a button underneath the from and to that says add a new account. So let's click there. All right, and then in the account type, we can select that drop down, and it is a checking account, personal checking account if they ask that. You can give it a nickname if you'd like. I usually say Switch Trade Wallet, something like that to help me remember. And down here, it looks like they're asking for the routing and account number. So here we'll go back to the Switch website, and we'll copy that routing number first. So you can click those two squares, copy. We'll just copy and put this information here into America First. Okay, now go ahead and hit next here, and it's going to probably have you review the information. Okay, this is a very common thing that most banks will do when you're adding a new account. So America First is going to send 2 small deposits to the Trade Wallet account, and you'll be able to see this in the transaction history and then come back to your bank and verify those 2 deposits. So down here, we'll click that button that says send me 2 deposits. And then they say 2 small deposits will appear in the Switch Trade wallet. And once that's arrived, come back here and verify those amounts for those 2 deposits. So we'll click done for now and come back when those are received. So it has been a few days, so we are going to check the transaction history for those micro deposits that the bank sent. So if you click that view transaction history in the top right-hand corner, that will show us if any transfers came in from the bank. We're looking at these most recent ones here on 4/25. It looks like there's 29 cents and is that 36 cents?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so 29 cents and 36 cents. So now we will go back to the bank account to verify that information with them. Okay, so now the bank is asking us to verify those 2 deposits. So in those boxes, it looks like we'll type in the amount. So in deposit 1, we can type 29 cents.
And I'm going to click verify.
Verify. And they said it is ready for transfers now. Okay, now that we've verified that those micro deposits, we can now send a transfer from the external bank account to this newly linked Trade Wallet account. So once you get to your transfer page, you'll be able to select the from account and then your to account. So and then the to, we'll select that new one that we added. And then usually they'll let you type in an amount and then the time you want, date you want to send it. You can give yourself a memo if you want. And that's everything. You can review the transaction and send it into your trade wallet.